Hello everybody and welcome to another exciting installment of Wrestling Rampage. The two amigos are back.
We are back right here on Wrestling Rampage, and you guys have asked for it. We're going to give it to you. You guys have been asking, are you guys going to be doing any OVW reviews?
Yes.
Yes, we got a big show right here for you guys. Really big show. It has some WWE superstars on it. Even future WWE superstars.
Even future WWE superstars.
So we're going to go ahead and get started with this. This is OVW Night of the Demon.
Night of the Demon.
It was held October 13th, which oddly was a Friday.
Yep.
In the year 2000.
2000.
Which was way better than anything that WCW was producing at the time.
Oh, yeah.
We're at the Louisville Gardens in Louisville, Kentucky.
Woo! Louisville Gardens.
Hey, they're right there, Pepsi Man.
I love the Gardens.
The dark match is a young Randy Orton taking on Smooth Johnny Spade.
Yes, Smooth Johnny Spade.
Who eventually almost got a contract for TNA.
Yeah, almost got a contract in TNA. Smooth Johnny Spade, a future WWF champion.
Which is what he said on the show.
Yep. And Johnny Spade was a great talent. But Randy Orton picks up the win over Smooth Johnny Spade.
So young Randy Orton beats Smooth Johnny Spade. That was the dark match. First match on the card is Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, he was a schmuck here. So he was a schmuck here too.
In his fucking
dingy fucking
red and white singlet.
Red singlet with white stripes. Like he's a fucking leopard.
Brock Lesnar takes on the Collector. Now,
the Collector. If you didn't watch ECW in 2006, I don't blame you. But if you remember Sylvester Turkey, who was teaming with Elijah Burke, remember that sloppy ass match against the FBI on December to Dismember? That's the Collector.
Yeah, the Collector is Sylvester Turkey.
Yeah.
And not only that, but they were both NCAA champions. The Collector was the NCAA champion for 1993, and Brock Lesnar was for that year in 2000.
Yes.
So
this match sucked.
Yeah, I get. Well, it depends on your status at the point, because both of them are collegiate athletes.
All they were doing was amateur wrestling shit all through this fucking match, and it was boring to me.
It wasn't that great of a match, to be honest with you. At this point, Brock is really green.
Yeah.
The Collector, well...
Yeah, he was the shits.
He wasn't that good.
He was the shits.
Even when he went to WWE,
yeah, he was the shits.
And pretty much what happens is the Collector crotches...
Brock Lesnar on the top rope, referee DQs.
Because it is a disqualification if you... it's a low blow, technically. Yeah. When you sit there and you throw your opponent on the top rope and crotches him, so... Brock Lesnar wins by disqualification. The Collector attacks Brock Lesnar after the match.
And Brock Lesnar, great sell job when he was getting kicked.
the great sells by the
He's just
kicks.
moving his shoulders when he's getting kicked by the Collector.
And Tommy, who comes to save the day?
Shelton Benjamin, the workhorse of the Minnesota Stretching Crew.
Yes, at the time, or it was like right around this time, him and Shelton Benjamin were tag team partners. They were called the Minnesota Stretching Crew.
Yeah, him and Brock Lesnar.
So
Shelton Benjamin makes the save and Collector hauls ass out of the ring.
That's right. Next match is a tag team match. Now, this is the thing. The winner of this tag team match gets a NWA Tag Team Championship shot later that night.
Yeah.
We get the Suicide Blondes and their manager, Rip Rogers.
The hustler Rip Rogers from Seymour, Indiana, who actually is the trainer of Ohio Valley Wrestling.
At this point.
And the Suicide Blondes are Derek King and Jason Lee.
That's right. and they're going to be taking on OVW Light Heavyweight Champion Chris Michaels.
Yeah, Chris Michaels.
And
cardboard box personality Chris Michaels.
I love Chris Michaels, but he had no charisma.
No charisma, and his partner, Sexy Sean Casey.
Sexy Sean Casey.
With one of his,
sixettes.
Yeah, sixettes.
Who couldn't get in the ring.
ring.
She was like...
She goes, just put me on the apron.
Yeah, put me on the apron. It was a decent match until the referee, who was Phil Fair.
Yeah, who can't hold a job down. We know a lot of people that can't hold a job down.
Yeah, we know a lot of people that can't hold a job down. But never mind. Phil Fair, he ends up going for the 1, the 2, and
it looked like he had heartburn. A little heartburn. You know, he had heartburn. I ate too many goddamn fucking beef jerky and beer nuts.
So Chris Michaels super kicks Jason Lee, Casey Spears, Derek King out of the ring.
And Phil Fair counts 1, 2, 3, and Chris Michaels and Sean Casey beat the Suicide Blondes.
Now, also leading into this, Phil Fair dyed his hair blonde, and he was with the Suicide Blondes as a brother. But pretty much, Rip Rogers goes, "Hey, what are you doing?" He punches Phil Fair.
Yeah. And fucking they beat up Rip Rogers, and he does a great sell job. And Phil Fair Phil Fair takes off his fucking referee shirt, and you see the fucking flabs. Yeah.
Phil Fair's a fat fuck. But anyway, he puts a beat down. Casey Michaels and Phil Fair put a beat down on the Blondes. So Chris Michaels and Sexy Sean Casey go into a NWA Tag Team title match later in the night.
Yep.
Next match, Tom, you've been waiting for this one.
Oh yeah.
Mark Henry.
Oh yes, this is my favorite match right here.
Versus David Rage Nelson. Now, David Rage Nelson is a former NFL football player, and he pretty much he got this big fucking thing about he got a contract.
Oh, he got an elaborate contract. You know, you see the WB logo right here on this table, just like ours signing the contract. Right here at this type table, right here signing the contract.
And pretty much, Tommy, what happened for this match to come about?
Well, you know, Mark Henry was making fun of David Rage Nelson, saying he don't deserve to be in the wrestling business, which is true.
Yeah, which is true. Yeah.
Fucking here comes David Rage Nelson.
Do the promo.
One of the greatest promos I've ever heard. You know, he cut one of the greatest promos. Let me tell you something, Mark Henry. I'll wrestle you anytime you like. What a great promo by David Rage Nelson. He showed no rage either. Paint peeling fucking stone face promo and match.
Pretty much, Mark Henry, former Mr. Olympia, also big WWE superstar at the time as well. Pretty much was the one who had to fucking give the hand to David Rage Nelson.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Here's the Mark Henry didn't whine, bitch, and complain coming here.
Nelson ends up whipping Mark Henry, and he hits the referee and goes, "Get the fuck out of the way!" Yeah,
the referee takes a bump, and David Rage Nelson gingerly checks on the referee here, and fucking Mark Henry low blows David Rage Nelson.
Well, he went for the spine buster, and he was going to cover Mark, but there was no referee.
Yeah, there was no referee, but it don't matter. David Rage Nelson loses anyway.
So it
really don't fucking matter. And fucking David Rage Nelson got low blowed by Mark Henry. Fucking Mark Henry with a shitty schoolboy on fucking Rage, who didn't do no raging in this match. He loses to fucking Mark Henry.
Loses to Mark Henry. Next match on
and this wasn't Mark Henry's fault that this match was the shits either.
Yes, most of the time when we're sitting here talking about Mark Henry, we're burying Mark Henry, but it wasn't Mark Henry's fault.
Yeah, this wasn't Mark Henry's fault that this match sucked.
Next match on the card is a 3-on-1 handicap match.
Oh, here we go.
We get the manager of Bowling Services, the owner of Bowling Services, Kenny the Star Maker Bowling.
Yeah, Kenny Bowling, great fucking manager. Should have been in the WWE as a manager, but I don't understand why he wasn't, because he was a good fucking talker.
He's dressed like Jerry the King
He's
Lawler.
dressed like Jerry Lawler, and then here comes Thurston Throckmorton. Here he comes.
The legal beagle for fucking the bowling services.
Yeah, he's dressed as Randy Savage. And does a pretty good Randy Savage impression.
Throwing the Slim Jims
He's throwing the 4 for $1 Slim Jims. You know, the small ones.
Out to the crowd.
And here comes Jerome Crony. He comes in as fucking Hulk Hogan with the dingy goddamn sweatpants painted yellow.
This is Crony Mania.
Crony Mania on there. And the haircut, and they're accompanied by Cherry Pop, who was hot, by the way.
Yes.
Great pick.
And the Hooter Girls.
The Hooter Girls were hot, too.
Yeah.
I gotta give you a big heads up, Kenny Bowen. You know how to pick the women.
But they're gonna be facing.
And they're taking on boring, dead and bloated Russ McCullough.
Big Russ McCullough!
Here he comes.
From Dallas, Texas.
Oh, from Dallas. Dallas is... How you doing, Dallas? You can't win shit, can you? How them Cowboys? Dallas sucks.
But pretty much, and Russ McCullough is a former NFL
football player.
Well.
He comes in. He's wearing them fucking dingy fucking black fucking singlet. Here he comes in with the fucking Test fucking leather pants, thinking he's the Test when he can't even fucking hold a kennel to Test or Kevin Nash. He's a big fucker, but he can't hold a kennel. These guys.
He sucks.
He's boring. He's paint peeling, and he sucks. He sucks as a promo. He fucking sucks at choosing a song. Dead and Blow to fit him with that song.
Powder to the eyes to Big Russ McCullough, and that's the only offense.
That's the only offense that Kenny Bolin and Thurston Throckmorton and fucking Jerome Kearney get a few punches in after the baby powder to the eyes.
Baby powder to the eyes. And Tommy's a big choke slam to Kearney.
Oh, Jerome Kearney got caught. Russ McCullough grabs him. He takes a big old bump after the choke slam. And 1, 2, 3, Russ McCullough gets the win over Kenny Bolin, Jerome Crony, and Thurston Throckmorton.
He grabs Cherry Pop,
He grabs Cherry Pop and gives her a kiss. That's probably the only time he's ever got a kiss from a woman. Ain't that right, you paint pilling Russ McCullough? You fucking suck.
But
you suck now. Why the fuck were you suing WWE? You didn't even hack it. You couldn't even make it on the main roster. You piece of fucking blonde-haired shit. Fuck you.
But Russ McCullough ends up winning the match over Bolin, Throckmorton, and Crony. Next match on the card is a I Quit match between Slick Robbie D.
Slick Robbie D.
Which his fame was on Bret the Hitman Hart Wrestling with Shadows.
Yes.
He was on there.
He wasn't the guy that was getting raped by Stu.
He was the other guy.
He was the other guy.
The black guy that was down there in the dungeon training with Stu.
Yeah.
On Hitman Hart Wrestling with Shadows, just a little tidbit there, is going to be taking on the Damager.
Which is Danny Basham, for people who don't know.
Yeah, WWE terms, Danny Basham, yes. A pretty good I Quit match.
Yes, this was a good I Quit match. And Slick Robbie D was a great talent, too.
Yes.
He had a great leap. He done a great drop kick.
Great promos.
Great promos. He's a guy that I thought couldn't believe he didn't make it to the WWE because he had everything.
But the Damager slams the knee around the ring post to work on the knee.
Yep, and he puts Slick Robbie D's knee wedges it into the chair, and the Damager kicks the chair with the knee trapped into it, and Slick Robbie D says, "I quit."
He quits.
So the Damager wins the I Quit match over Slick Robbie D.
Next match on the card is for the OVW Hardcore Championship, and it's also a loser leave OVW match between the man who's from everywhere because his house is mobile, Trailer Park Trash,
which is the Hardcore Champion.
Which is the Hardcore Champion, is going to be taking on the security for Bolin Services,
Mr. Black.
Mr. Black
with Kenny Bolin.
With Kenny Bolin, of course. Still dressed like Lawler.
Yeah. The Star Maker.
But a really good match. You see a handicap sign, fucking belts.
This was a really good hardcore
trash can,
match.
Chairs, tables. And you know, Mr. Black fell on a table, flat back on a table.
He
out
didn't
there on
jump
the
like
concrete.
the wall and fucking uncensored there. The Great American Bash, whichever fucking one it was.
Whatever 2000 trash it was.
Yeah, whatever WCW 2000 show it was.
But pretty much what happens is he gets Mr. Black on the table, gets on a ladder, does the trailer jack, which is a leg drop off of it, puts Mr. Black through a table. Also, Kenny Bolin gets involved.
Yeah, Kenny Bolin gets involved.
Pulls the ref out.
And fucking he's talking to the ref, and Trailer Park Trash hits him with a double axe handle off the apron, and the referee takes a big old bump into the guardrail. About 50 million referee bumps.
Then he grabs Kenny Bolin, DDTs him right in there.
And then does the trailer jack, the leg drop off the top on Kenny Bolin.
And then what happens after that, Tommy? Rob Conway, the
Iron Man, Rob Conway hits Trailer Park Trash with the OVW World Title, and then fucking Mr. Black pins him 1, 2, 3. And Mr. Black is the new OVW Hardcore Champion. So Trailer Park Trash has got to leave OVW.
As he's getting out, he hugs Dean Hill.
Yeah, he hugs Dean Hill.
But don't worry, Trailer Park Trash will be back.
Yeah, he'll be back in a couple months.
Yes, no doubt about it. Next match on the card, OVW Heavyweight Championship match on the line. When the champion, the Iron Man, Rob Conway, puts his title on the line against It's All About Mr. Wrestling, Nick Dinsmore.
Yes, which is Eugene, for people that don't know there.
And Rob Conway was part of
La Resistance, if you all don't know.
So, and I also forget to mention this match is a coal miner's glove on a pole match.
Yeah, so this match wasn't that good. I thought it could have been better.
Yeah, I mean, they faced each other before, and
they put on good matches, but this one, it just wasn't that good of a match.
And I guess it could be the way it ended, because Jerome Crony comes out.
He climbs the pole and grabs the coal miner's glove, hands it to Rob Conway. Rob Conway hits Nick Dinsmore with the coal miner's glove, pins Nick Dinsmore 1, 2, 3, and the Iron Man Rob Conway retains the OVW title.
And also Rob Conway is part of Bolin Services as well.
So Bolin Services keep the OVW title.
Next match on the card is a street fight for the OVW Southern Tag Team Championships, when the champions Damien and Slash, the Disciples of Sin, with Judas.
Yeah.
And if you guys don't know, Slash is Wolfie D of PG-13.
And Damien is Brian Logan.
Brian Logan, who's been on the indie scene as well, versus Flash Flanagan and BJ Payne.
Pillin Payne.
Yes. Man, they fought all over the Louisville Gardens.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, this is probably one of my favorite matches.
Yeah, this was a really good fucking street fight for the OVW Southern Tag Team titles. I enjoyed this match.
The one thing is that they're on the balcony, and
you see the Budweiser King of Beer sign, and you see the Louisville Gardens, and they fucking have this chain. They fucking hang Slash with it. Yeah,
and he hangs from the balcony for like 2 or 3 seconds, and then he falls down on the concrete. They throw Damien off on the balcony. Flash ends up jumping off the balcony onto both of them.
And then fucking they did a double power bomb, and fucking Flash landed on the plywood.
Yeah, it
was fucking great.
Great little street fight, man. I really enjoyed this match. And how does then Tommy Slash grabs his former
his fucking
former
PG-13 fucking hubcap, and fucking BJ Payne hits him with it, and fucking puts Slash on the table, and Flash does fucking BJ goes up to the top. A shitty frog splash by BJ Payne.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, and Flash and BJ Payne are the new OVW Southern Tag Team Champions.
Really great match. I really enjoyed the street fight.
It was a great fucking match.
Really great match. Next match on the card,
here we go.
And what it is entitled, OVW Night of the Demon, we get Leviathan,
Charles. You should love this match. It's got your boy Batista in it.
Yes, Leviathan.
Leviathan with Sin.
Which
is Jim Cornette's wife, if you don't know.
Yes.
And
they're going to be taking on...
They're going to take on a former WWF champion, a former WCW champion, The Big Show.
The Big Show.
A big push here for Leviathan, even though he didn't like OVW. And they pushed this motherfucking bald-headed fucker to the moon. And
you want to know why he didn't? Yeah, you want to know why he didn't learn anything?
You know why he didn't learn anything? Because they pushed you to the fucking moon. You're against fucking big-time WWF stars. A main eventer like The Big Show.
Not only that, but you know, in his time in OVW, he faced fucking Undertaker, fucking Kane, Big Show. I'm trying to think of some other.
Val Venus. He took on a lot of fucking WWF stars.
Well, he did. We see a big ref bump, of course.
Yeah.
You know, and then the disciples of sin come down. They get involved. Tyler, what about the miscued fireball?
Oh, the miscued fireball. Sin just fucking blew it up. I guess she was trying to fucking fireball Big Show, but it fucking botched.
It wasn't as bad as Hogan and Warrior.
No, it wasn't bad as Hogan and Warrior, but it was a botch.
But still, it didn't connect. We see a spear to the Big Show, a big body slam.
A big body slam by Leviathan on the legs of the chair. Not on the chair, on the legs of the chair.
Yes.
And then Leviathan does the big elbow drop. 1, 2, 3.
I was sitting there like, Big Show lost by an elbow drop.
An elbow drop. 1, 2, 3. Leviathan beats the Big Show.
The Disciples of Sin attack Big Show.
The Disciples of Sin attack the Big Show, and fucking Leviathan's carrying Sin. They're going back to the back.
Yeah,
I did my job.
I did my job. Fuck this.
Yeah, I beat the Big Show. I did enough. And then here comes BJ Payne and Flash. They make the save on the Big Show.
And the main event, which shouldn't have been the main event.
Yeah, it should have been the main event.
The main event of OVW Night of the Demon, it's for the NWA World Tag Team Championships, when the champions Rick Michaels and David Young, Bad Attitude. I've never heard of these guys before.
Do you know there were 3-time NWA Tag Team Champions, and I don't even know who the fuck they are.
I don't even know who they are either.
I was like, who the fuck is Bad Attitude?
But if you guys don't
I thought of Bad Attitude, I thought of fucking Steve Kern and Bobby Eaton from WCW.
But this is 2000. This is when the NWA was garbage.
Yeah, that's when NWA was trash.
They're going to be taking on the ones who won over the Suicide Blonde, Sexy Sean Casey, and Chris Michaels.
Yes, this match sucked. This match was boring.
With Phil Fair, by the way.
Well, I don't give a fuck who it was with. This match was boring and sucked.
It was.
I didn't give a fuck about Bad Attitude. I didn't give a fuck about Chris Michaels and Sean Casey.
Yes.
This match sucked.
Sean Casey and Chris Michaels could put on good matches.
They could put on good second matches.
But this main event...
This match sucked. It was boring. And I didn't know who the fuck Bad Attitude was. I was like, who the fuck are these guys?
Suicide Blondes get involved, and
they beat up fucking Phil Fair. And it's for some reason we see one of Bad Attitude getting a pin here. Don't know how he got it.
Yes, this is the reason. They put the camera. They put the camera on Phil Fair getting fucking knocked down by the Blondes, right? And then all you see
when we get back to the ring is a pin here.
Is a pin by one of the fucking Bad Attitude.
And members. 1, 2, 3, Bad Attitude retains the NWA Tag Team titles over Chris Michaels and Sean Casey.
How they won, I have no idea.
I have no idea. We just saw they fucking got fucking one of the fucking Bad Attitude members from pinning Sean Casey.
That's all we got. And pretty much end of the show. Go visit ovwrestling.com for more OVW home video.
You don't want their home videos now.
No, you don't. There we go. OVW Night of the Demon.
It was an okay show. It had a few good matches.
I really dug the...
I enjoyed the hardcore title match.
The I Quit match.
The I Quit match, and I enjoyed the street fight.
The street fight, no doubt. Those are some of the more...
big highlight matches.
Big highlight matches from OVW Night of the Demon. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. Follow us on Twitter at WrestleRampage. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to one of the best damn wrestling YouTube channels going today, Wrestling Rampage. Tommy, take it away.
If you don't subscribe right here to Wrestling Rampage, then I guess you just don't know wrestling.